Hello and welcome to this edition of Kpsn. We're almost halfway done with this school year, but our winter athletes are just setting into their 2023 season. Friday the 13th has been long considered a prelude to bad luck, but our basketball teams who are scheduled to play tonight are planning to make this an unlucky day for their Milford opponents. The KP boys basketball team is now 5-2 and are coming off back-to-back wins over Attleboro last week and Foxborough on Tuesday night. They also performed very well in their tournament in Framingham over the break as Tommy Kilroy made the all-tournament team and senior captain Willow Platt won the MVP. Their Milford opponent tonight is struggling so far this season, so the boys are banking on having a great game tonight to help them chase the undefeated Franklin team that is sitting on top of the Hawk. This is a highly motivated team that is working hard to build a winning momentum. The boys will have to stay focused for a tough schedule next week, including a game against Zavarian at home on Sunday at 3 p.m., followed by 2 more home games against Sharon and North Attleboro. The boys would love to see a lot of fan support in their 3-game homestand.
You guys prepare with the game against Milford?
Yeah, so Milford, they're not that good this year, but obviously we can't take them lightly. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, keep running our offense, and hopefully we can come up with a win.
Our girls basketball team took a tough loss to the Taunton Tigers on Tuesday night, losing 86-41. Senior captain Emily Sawyer led the Warriors with a team-high 13 points, and close behind her was senior captain Jacqueline Bonner with a total of 9. The girls hope to use this experience to help them dig deeper as they face the Milford Hawks tonight at home.
We just came off of a hard loss on Tuesday night to Foxborough, but we've been just coming back from it in practice and working hard. We play Milford tonight, and I think that that's going to be our turnaround for the rest of the season. We're 3-4 right now, but I think that only looks up as the season goes on, and the playoffs are just right around the corner.
Our swim teams have had their 3rd meet of the season last night and continue to struggle, primarily due to their small roster. They remain positive and continue to improve, hoping to see better results in the second half of the season.
So I think our team could definitely work on, especially the boys, could work on some turn work and diving. Our girl team is really good. We're actually really close to making a state time for the 200 freestyle, I think. But I think just definitely more practicing turns and diving. The team energy is really, really positive. We're really bonding a lot. Looking forward to the rest of the season.
The wrestling team is coming off another 4th place appearance in their 3rd tournament of the year. Newly named captain Kevin Gillis is having a great start to his sophomore year, as he has placed 3rd again in the tournament. Junior captain Colby Cloutier plays 2nd in this tournament and with yet another dominant performance. The team had a meet Wednesday and suffered a tough loss to Milford, but they're headed into the weekend with positive energy and well prepared for another tournament. Tomorrow they will attend the Midland Duels with 4 other teams, and they are the defending champions of the tournament, so they're hoping for some great results.
How do you think the KP wrestling team performed?
This past Saturday we performed amazing. Placed 4th out of 16 teams, I think, or 22 teams. All of us, we had 12 athletes in there and 9 of them placed medal. Very proud of our success this season so far, and we work hard every day in the wrestling room.
Let's go, Kyle!
After a long stretch of rain and warm temperatures, the ski team was finally able to hit a snow-covered mountain this week. They were able to set up gates for the first time in practice and were excited to start the season off in a positive way last night.
There was a pretty good amount of snow, but it was a little bit icy, so on some parts it was a little bit difficult. We might get a little bit more snow, but I think it's going to be really similar to last time.
Our girls hockey team is proud to be holding on to first place in the Hawk with an overall record of 5-4. Snapping the 3-year losing streak, the girls pulled off a huge win, shutting out Canton with a score of 3-0. Kelly Holmes scored all 3 goals, with assists coming from Nikki McDonald and Kat Prekov. The team took a tough loss against the Medfield Norton team on Wednesday night as they were unable to net a goal in that one. The girls are poised to bounce back against Norwood tomorrow at 4 p.m. They have a very tough schedule next week when they will take on Norwood, Dedham, and Westwood. They know they have to stay focused as they head into the second half of a fast-paced season. The boys hockey team now stands at a 7-1 record, tailing behind Franklin, who is in first place in the Kelly Rex by the skin of their chins. The boys hosted North Attleboro on Wednesday, where they pulled out a 2-1 win. Junior Tyler Douglas scored at the beginning of the second period, followed by a North goal, putting the game at 1-1, buck apiece. Junior Sam Nagar secured the win with a goal with 5 seconds remaining in the game, handing North Attleboro the loss.
How did it feel hitting that game-winning goal against North?
It felt pretty good. Probably just a lucky shot. I mean, coach was telling me to go up in the play. I probably wouldn't have gone up, so probably all coaching on that one.
They will play a huge game tomorrow against Ken, looking to secure the win to keep their record as strong as they hold the 6th place spot in the Division I state rankings. The team is ramping up for perhaps the most important regular season game a week from tomorrow, where they will place the #1 Franklin team. Get that game on your calendar because it's going to be a good one.
We've been looking good so far. We shook the lines up a little bit. I think we're starting to find our rhythm and come together more as a team.
I mean, we were buzzing, great game. 2-1 finish. I mean, little buzzer beater at the end, 5 seconds left. Absolutely missing from the point. I don't know, we're doing good right now.
We're going to have a good week of practice, some hard skates, work on special teams. We're just going to have to come out hard, play in the body. They have a lot of shots on net. They have a really good goalie. Good team, 6-1. Their one loss against Franklin. They put up a good game against Franklin. And so, just going to have to come out hard, play our best game if we want to win.
And we broke the puck out well, had a good offensive forecheck, and our defense was on point. And there's still things we can work on. We have to be ready for our game against Canton on Saturday.
Our King Philip Track varsity athletes took on North Attleboro in a dual meet last night at the New Balance Track Center in Boston. Our athletes have also been racing in JV meets at the indoor track in Wheaton College. The JV athletes are putting in the work and the best effort at every race, hope to improve their times and hopefully set some personal records. The teams are looking ahead to several invitational meets in the coming weeks and hope to come into the Hawks with some winning momentum.
Working hard every day in and out of practice. We're really making sure to stay hydrated, get good sleep, and then when we get to practice, we make sure to bring it so that we can bring our best performance to every meet. The team's doing all right so far. We're only 1-2, but we're really trying to bring it back and win some meets late in the season.
Let's do this.
Got the mic on? Is it green?
Yeah.
It's just about that time of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Open the door. Open the door. Oh, we're back from break, baby. Back from break with some hot ones. Woo! Go, Becky. What's your New Year's resolution?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to maximize the amount of birds that I'm going to see, so see more.
Okay. More birdage? Respect. Is Isla Weiblen a top 5 King Philip athlete of all time?
Of all time? Yeah.
Yeah. Top 5. All right. We got a food expert, Ben Watson. There you go. We got a question. Yep.
Big Mac or Whopper?
You love Burger King so much. Jeez. I'm going to agree with you this time. Whopper.
He knows it. He knows it. Kilroy on defense. We'll plan on offense. Who's cooking?
Kilroy.
That's a great take. It's hot takes. Hot takes. Let's go. Hot take time, baby. Just had a Hattie the other day, not too long ago. What's a hockey hot take you got going?
I got Jack Kern winning Hawk MVP.
Lord have mercy. That might be the best take. Oh, we got Jack Gresham. Get in the frame. Get in the frame. Give me a hockey hot take real quick, big guy.
Tim Mullen is the best player on the team.
All right.
The Boston Bruins are still red hot. David Pastrnak is leading the team in goals and recently had a hat trick versus the Anaheim Ducks in a 7-1 blowout win. Pasta has also reached the 30-goal milestone for the 6th time in his career. Captains Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron are fighting to keep the strong team in what they hope will continue to be a historic season. Goalie Linus Ullmark is killing it, leading the league in wins and boasting the best save percentage, allowing under 2 goals a game. With the help of defenders Charlie McAvoy and Hampus Lindholm, Ullmark has been able to have a monster season, stopping the frozen biscuit. And get this, the Bees are yet to lose in regulation at the Garden. They look to continue their dominance tomorrow at the Garden against the Maple Leafs, and the puck drops at 7 p.m.
Ullmark's just looking insane like always. Bruins are definitely a great cup contender. You know, they're definitely going for the cup. Go Bruins.
Alright, you know, we just come off a hot streak. Just beat the Ducks 7-1, just beat the Sharks. All the lines really producing, especially the Pastrnak line with 3 goals last game, you know, Pasta had 3 goals. We're just like doing really good overall. Every line's producing, defense is doing very well. Yeah.
And also like the offense and defense obviously really well. And Linus Ullmark and Swayman, you know, just big hugs. They've just done really well this season.
They 34 and what, 4-4? Like, best team of all time, right here, this year.
The Celtics remain at the top of the East with a record of 29-12. Jason Tatum has stayed dominant and is the #2 MVP candidate behind Nuggets star center Nikola Jokic. Tatum is averaging almost 31 points and 8 rebounds and 4 assists. Jaylen Brown is close behind, averaging 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. The guys look to continue to create opportunities tomorrow on the road against the Hornets.
We still got a long way to go. Marcus Smart, key on defense. We need him to step it up too. Now with Robert Williams back, we'll have the paint set, so nobody will be able to score on him. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We just need Grant Will to start hitting some corner threes too. Mr. Corner 3.
I feel like the Celtics are a great fundamental team. Jason Tatum, easily the best player. I think they have a guaranteed #3 or higher spot with just Jason Tatum.
In a letter issued to the season tickets holders following the season-ending loss to the Buffalo Bills, Patriots owner Robert Kraft apologized for a lackluster season. Kraft wrote in that letter, "In the weeks ahead, we'll be making critical evaluations of all our elements of our football operation as we strive to improve and return to the playoffs next year." In a year full of locker room drama, salary cap issues, and finger pointing, the letter to the fans comes as no surprise. Following a bombshell interview with Bill Belichick, who placed the blame on not spending enough money on the players as the root of the problem, sports talk went wild with conspiracies about the Patriots front office and a possible rift between Patriots ownership and the coaching. Most fans are pointing fingers at Matt Patricia, whose play calling on offense led to a bottom of the league scoring average and what many are calling a wasted season for Mac Jones. It's not all bad though. With several top draft picks in April and several offensive coordinator prospects in the conversation, it's definitely possible that the Patriots can make some key free agency and draft day signings. This offseason is sure to get juicy and fans are busy speculating about some of the big moves the team will likely have to make.
We should have done way better on offense. I think a lot of that's Matt Patricia's fault. I think his play calling was really bad all year. We kind of got figured out for the last game of the season, but it was too late. Our special teams needs to get better. We need to fire our special teams coordinator. He hasn't been good the whole time he's been on the team. I think a lot of this is Bill Belichick's fault. He hired these people, so he's just got to do better and get better people in the right positions. I think Mac Jones is pretty good, but he needs a better receiver. Everything just needs to do better.
I'm sick of this defense. I mean, they can only use Matthew Judon and get the sacks, you know. I mean, I don't know football that much, but, you know, I know Matthew Judon is nice. We need more Matthew Judons on the field.
Part of the season for me was I think Bailey Zappi should have been in there, you know.
game against the Bills really showed that Mac Jones, he threw 2 picks, I think, back to back.
Yep.
He's just, it's either it needs a ton of work or he's got to go, man.
I think the Patriots need to fire Matt Patricia immediately. Talk Bill O'Brien, possibly hire him, and then we need to get Mac some more weapons.
And that's our broadcast today. Get out there and support our winter athletes as they blast into the heart of the season. We hope everyone has some great authentic learning experiences next week, and we'll be back next week with all the updates.